To encode the Bill.com API webhook, start by understanding the basics of webhooks and the Bill.com API. A webhook is a callback function that notifies a server of a specific event. And the Bill.com API provides a way to access and manage billing and payment data. First, you need to create a webhook endpoint on your server that can receive and process the webhook notifications from Bill.com. This endpoint should be able to handle HTTP POST requests and parse the JSON data sent by Bill.com. Next, you need to register your webhook endpoint with Bill.com by providing the URL of your endpoint and specifying the events you want to receive notifications for, such as invoice creation or payment receipt. Once your webhook is registered, Bill.com will send an HTTP POST request to your endpoint whenever the specified event occurs. The request will contain a JSON payload with the relevant data, such as the invoice or payment details. To encode the webhook, you need to verify the authenticity of the request by checking the XBill event and XBill signature headers. The XBill event header specifies the type of event that triggered the webhook, and the XBill signature header contains a signature that you can use to verify the authenticity of the request. To verify the signature, you need to use the secret key provided by Bill.com and the JSON payload of the request. You can use a library such as HMAC to generate a signature and compare it with the signature provided in the XBill signature header. Best practices for encoding the Bill.com API webhook include using a secure protocol such as HTTPS to encrypt the data in transit, and using a secure method to store and manage your secret key. In terms of practical examples, you can use a programming language such as Python or Java to create a webhook endpoint and encode the Bill.com API webhook. For example, in Python, you can use the Flask framework to create a webhook endpoint and the HMAC library to verify the signature. By following these steps and best practices, you can successfully encode the Bill.com API webhook and start receiving notifications for events such as invoice creation or payment receipt. This will enable you to automate your billing and payment workflows and improve the efficiency of your business.